Aha, and we're live. 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 Aha, and... Sorry, buddy. Alrighty. Welcome, everybody, to another Let's Backlog stream. I'm Patrick of the Backlog Odyssey, and tonight, for fun, I thought we would start up one of my favorite games on the PlayStation 1, Alundra, by Matrix Software, I think is what their name is, and Working Designs, one of the more notorious localizers in the PS1 era, primarily because they were known for altering the games in one way or another, for better and for worse. A lot of people criticize that they've made some of their games too difficult, or they kind of translated them in such a way that it wasn't true to the original source material. But one thing I will say about all of their games is that their box, like the boxes and stuff that they came in, were always exquisite. And Alundra was no different. It had kind of like that lenticular, or maybe it's just like a shiny kind of game case. And the booklets that came with the games were exquisite as well. But anyway, if you've never heard of Alundra, and you can probably see by the little cutscene that's going on right now, is that Alundra is kind of a Zelda-like of the 32-bit era. And one thing that sets it apart is that until Ocarina of Time, there was no real Zelda in the 32-bit era. And I guess Ocarina of Time would be considered a 64-bit. So really, the 32-bit didn't have an official Nintendo Zelda game. So that's one of the reasons that I tried Alundra back in the day. I think it came out around 97 or so. Well, it says right there on the copyright. And just to satiate my thirst for one of my most beloved series, Zelda. And Alundra's a little darker than your typical Zelda, but that's what makes it so good, and you'll see that the graphics are phenomenal as well. Matrix Software did an amazing job, and apparently they didn't do too much else after Alundra, other than maybe some mobile ports of some of the Final Fantasy games and stuff, but it really surprises me that they didn't go on to do bigger and better things after this game. Look at that artwork. Look at that sprite work. It's amazing. And one of the biggest reasons that drew me to the series, or at least to this game. And the anime cutscenes, which was big back in the PS1 days. And I kind of wish that they did that more these days. And there we are. There's Alundra. On a ship, off to Inoa. What you be waiting, boy? Have you forgotten where your cabin is again? Why, yes, good sir. Damnation! For the 5th time, lad, your cabin is the one on the right. Aye, you're certainly not the sharpest cutlass on the rack. Takes one to know one, mister. I can't tell you how many... Oh, this is a lady. Just wait. I can't tell you how many wary... Oh, wait. I can't tell you how wary I am of looking at the sea and clouds for days. I'll be so happy to be on dry land again. Me too, lady. I'm returning to my beloved. I've nearly forgotten how it feels to hold her in my arms. And what of you? Why do you travel to Torla? What? Your dreams led you to this ship? You ain't one of them freak boys, are you? Now what's that supposed to mean, man? Freak boys. That's Working Designs translations for you. You're feeling seasick, arr! Drop anchor over the side, boy. I just swabbed the bloomin' decks. Well, you know, you can do it again. Beautiful, eh? I've been a sailor since I was a lad younger than you. And and I haven't yet tired of watching the waves roll across the pristine waters beneath the bow. I probably won't keep up these voices for too long, mostly because I'll forget which voices I use for which characters. You're heading for the village of Inoa. That's a good distance from Torla, as I recall. And as you can tell, each of the pirates all have the same voice. What kind of business takes you to such a remote place? Well, let me tell you. I actually don't know, so there you go. Alundra's cabin. Got a fancy bed that I can jump on the pillow. Oh yeah, and one thing that's kind of weird is that like to talk to people you use your attack button, which is square, instead of like the circle or X button that I'm used to. I guess it would be B or A in Nintendo words. What do you want? You were screaming in your sleep again last night, boy. I could have sworn you were on fire. There's a crack in the wall? Well, I'll be sure to fix it as soon as my friend and I finish this bottle of grog. Or when monkeys fly out of your butt. Whichever comes first, sissy boy. Hey, that's uncalled for, mister. Terrible. Have a box. Wash your mouth out with soap. Yeah, just looking at these graphics, you can imagine kind of what a Zelda would be like if Nintendo released anything on a 32-bit system, like the PlayStation. Not that it would ever happen, but I mean, they kind of went from A Link to the Past right into the 3D realm instead of, you know, kind of doing the natural iteration of the 32-bit 2D game like Alundra kind of did. Which I would have loved to see. That would have been amazing. But I kind of have like a soft spot for pixel graphics. What's the matter, kid? You look a mite pale. You've been having the same troubling dream every single night. Aye, it's the seasickness fogging your head, your landlubbing mind. I'll pass, or it'll pass. If you'll excuse me, I had better tend to easing the ship into port. It should be near. Please don't leave me, Captain. What if I am seasick? I am a landlubber after all. You're making me nervous, kiddo. Go lie down for a while. Why not have yourself another one of those freaky dreams while you're at it? Everybody's so mean to me. It's terrible. But I guess I'll retire to my room. Like the landlubber that I am. Alundra's cabin. Hello, Happy Kilmore. Thank you for the follow. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Look at this guy. I am the one known as Lars. I am a wizard and one of the guardians of the seal. The time grows short before I am bound once more. Okay. Look at that fancy village. I wonder if we attack those chickens, if they'll swarm us like in Zelda. Man, I absolutely love the music in this game. And it's funny, as I just recently found out, and let me bring it up again just to verify my facts here. So I'll probably have to read in a second. Can you hear me, Releaser? North of Inoa is a deep, dark lake. Below is murky surface. A wretched demon has slumbered for 1,000 years. Now the foul beast stirs once more. We stand on the threshold. Greetings, Mathman. How are you tonight? You make me laugh, feeble one. No one has the power to stop me now, especially not a miserable human. Tell me then, Melzas. If humans are so powerless, how is that prosperity is yours only by means of their efforts? Don't you understand, wizard? Humans have long since ceased being of use to me. Their presence in my reality has become nothing more than a thorn in my side. Soon I shall. Why do you snicker, old man? Do you dare mock my judgment? I laugh because you're afraid. You talk of destruction, yet you fear the strength of humanity. Why else would you come here now? To stop me from sending my message of redemption? Admit your cowardice, foul fiend. I am not so cruel as to steal away the last shred of hope from one drawing his final breath. Believe what you will, Lars, but do tell me about this person you call the Releaser. What is his name or hers? My time in this world has come to an end, Releaser. But I have served my purpose. You now know of the great power locked within you. Heed my words, Releaser. Travel to Inoa. Use your strength to stop the demon. I now travel to the next world. Releaser! Releaser! Oh, you just finished grading the first test of the semester? Very nice. Ha ha ha! Today it is Lars, tomorrow it is you, Releaser, and then the end of mankind. It is destiny. It is something that I missed. It must feel very good to be done. Yeah, I can imagine. Whoa! Looks like something's happening. Let's throw these boxes away. One second here. Oh yes, as I was saying earlier before I was rudely interrupted by the dialogue in this game, is that I absolutely love the music, and I just found out recently that the composer for the music in this game was done by Kohei Tanaka, which was... He did a lot of different things anime-wise and a few things in video games, but most notably and most surprisingly to me was that he did the music for the original Dragon Ball, which was pretty cool. Stand fast, everyone. I've sailed this ship through storms twice as ferocious. I listened to the captain. The Lady of the Sea could never raise a swell strong enough to polish off the clerk. Captain, we're headed straight for the reef. Hold on. Sweet Mother of God, we're... Whoa. That doesn't look good at all. A lot of similarities to the opening of Link's Awakening, I gotta say. The whole focus on dreams and everything is kind of suspicious too. Yes, there's always something about JRPGs, or at least games in this era, where the hero is always waking up at the beginning of the game, for one reason or another. You are awake! This is progress! This is good! I was afraid you might be having an eternal rest, you know. You know what I'm saying? This text moves too slow. My name is Jess. I am a swordsmith here in Inoa. Decent money. Make your own hours. No big whoop. What is your name? Alundra, Pleased to make your acquaintance, Alundra. You were on board the Clark, were you not, Alundra? You are lucky to be alive, you know what I'm saying? I know a good joke about this town's name. Oh. And what's that? Oh, I missed the dialogue there. I got distracted. But let us not talk about that. Let us talk about you, my new friend. You are welcome to stay here until you are fully recovered. I live by myself. Once you leave, I'll be a lonely old fat man again. Not that you should feel bad. Ahoy! I almost forgot. That book next to the bed, it's a special diary. My new friend, quotation marks, that doesn't sound creepy at all. No, not at all. Not at all. He's just, staring over me while I'm sleeping in bed. It's not creepy. Please be a save point. Save your progress? Why, yes. I shall do that. Reserving one volume. Ah, the PlayStation and its 3,000 year save sequence. Inscribing the tale. Do not power off or hit reset. Tale successfully inscribed. Yay. Yeah, you'll see a ton of similarities to Zelda in Alundra. It's a good thing that book can resurrect you when you die, right? Oh yeah. Yep, it's one special book. And it just happens to be scattered all across the island too. Or maybe it isn't. I actually can't remember if that's the only save point in the game. So if you don't get rupees in this one, you get little diamond-shaped red things. The chest is locked. If the keyhole shape wasn't so unusual, it could be picked. Oh, so many people in this small village. Have you met them all yet, Alundra? Those counters used to be stacked high with weapons, but weapons are art, Alundra. They do not happen unless creative juices are flowing. You know what I'm saying? It's an odd thing to say. I have not tasted those special juices for a long time. Yeah. Yeah, that's an awkward thing to say. You feel strong enough to explore the village? This is good. The people of Inoa are very nice. Not as nice as me, of course, but they try. If you start to feel weak, be sure to come back here and rest all night. You're the one from my dreams. The one summoned from the realm of our unconscious. I know a nice shopkeeper in town. Is he Sybil? Boom, boom. You're the one from my... Oh, I already read that. Never mind. You've come to save us. I have a feeling that Working Designs may have peppered in some puns with the names in this game. Just a wild guess. Beaumont. I've heard of you, Alundra, and I'll ask you kindly not to cause any trouble here. I don't want to exercise my mayoral powers and have you banned from our peaceful village. He's making assumptions, isn't he? Our village is small, isn't it? But I could never imagine living in a big city. I love being in a place where I know everyone, and where everyone knows me. I find it comforting. Let's see what's down here. Yeah, one thing you'll we probably won't see it right away, but one thing you'll notice when playing this game, especially if you've not played it before, is that the puzzles in it can be quite difficult. I remember being very stumped when I was younger playing this game, getting stuck on puzzles, you know, for hours trying to find the solution. Surprised I can swing the sword in buildings? Yeah, typically they don't let you. I know that, like in Link's Awakening, you can't. I tried everything to distract that shopkeeper while I tried to steal the things in his shop. And all they let you do is just pick it up and try to make a run for the door. I'm trying my hardest not to hum along with the music too. Take a look here. Oh yes, and those eagle or the bird-shaped icon there, you find eagle statues throughout the world. And I believe you get something special, maybe like a special sword or something if you can collect all of them. There may be 50 or something. It's kind of like the seashells in Link's Awakening, where you'll get a special sword if you collect enough of them. But I'm not sure if I've ever done that. Who else do we have here? Yuri! You're the boy Jess found on the shore after the wreck. How are you feeling? You caught me right as I headed up the mountain to pick some medicinal herbs. My wife Naomi sells what I gather in our shop. You should say hello to her sometime. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, Septimus. If I take that tonic and reduce it by means of reverse osmosis, it very well might be the cure. Medicinal herbs, huh? What are we, in Colorado? You never know. They do talk a lot about dream states and things like that. Oh, I noticed that the dialogue kind of goes away on its own without you reading it. And at least they let you to pick up the pots right away in this game. They don't let you just slash it and destroy them, but at least you can pick them up. Hey, puppy. Wendell. No! Grandpa, you need help! I'll be right back, I promise. Yeah, that's something you always see in games, isn't it? You can't die, Grandpa! You just can't die! You're always going around looting everybody's things and they never say anything. No, Grandpa, I brought someone to help, just like I said. Is he wearing the amulet of Nava? It was supposed to protect him. The only person who can help him now is Septimus. I'm sure of it. My grandpa is having a nightmare, and we need Septimus to help him. He's in the house to the left of this one. Go outside and up the stairs. Please hurry. Bring him here right away. You can destroy certain objects in Dragon Quest XI just by walking into them. Didn't mean to break those small pots and pumpkins. That's funny. That does seem like a really fun game, though. I said I've never actually played any of the Dragon Quest games, including the the original Dragon Warriors on the NES. I've never played any of them. and I may have to do that sometime. Septimus, the lesser known half brother of Optimus Prime. Yep. Septimus, what's the secondary number for Prime? The Optimus or Septimus secondary? Nice to meet you. I'm Keisha. And that's my brother Giles. Yeah, Giles. I'll go with that. We've traveled to Inoa to share our faith and believe in the gods. We help others to feel their strength and beauty, and to worship it. Do you believe in the gods? No? Then you simply have yet to feel their presence. You don't even realize that the gods are the ones who guided you here. I'm disappointed that not many of these pots had anything. Oh, you know what? Those red diamonds are probably my health. They're not even money. That's horse baloney right there if I've ever seen it. Alright, let's try to find Septimus. Of course, I can't go directly to the objective without exploring first. See what else these fine villagers have to say. Wendell is nearing the end. How horrid it must be to lie in that cold bed, imprisoned in his own decaying body. Well, I played not to completion the first 4 Dragon Quest games. The 4th entry is pretty good. There are 4 or 5 chapters that introduce you to each character. Interesting. I just realized that if his son had survived birth, he'd be your age by now. And his wife would be, well, that's just foolish talk. Can't change the past. Then you bring them all together in the final chapter and explore the world. Interesting. So is it kind of like, and I've not played Octopath yet, but is it kind of like that where you kind of do each of the character stories? It's available on the DS. Very cool. Now that I have the Retro Freak, I've been considering importing the Super Nintendo Dragon Quest games because I know that they re-released 1 and 2 as a compilation, kind of like the Super Mario All-Stars. And I think they enhanced the graphics for the Super Nintendo, which would be kind of cool. And because the Retro Freak can patch games on the fly, and there's fan translations out there, I thought that would be a cool way to experience them. Klein, who are you? Oh yes, the boy from the beach. I'm in the middle of repairing this gate, so perhaps we can speak later. And I definitely need to play more DS games. So I've been considering getting a capture card for my DS so that I can capture video and stuff, which would be a great way to play them as well. Octopath lets you choose who you get and when you get them. Oh, interesting. Bonaire. So you're the dude everyone's talking about. Well met, bro. Oh, he's a surfer dude, I see. This is Tumbleweed Central in the entertainment department. But the babes are righteous, and the surf is most excellent, bruh. Sorry, dude. Faux pas. Dragon Quest IV isn't like that. Each character is separate from the others. Oh, very interesting. So you don't even get to see them together until the very end. That's an odd premise, but kind of interesting too. Phineas, get up close so I can see you, son. We don't get many visitors around here. So you have one surfer dude. We have like the hunter. We have Septimus, it seems like the alchemist. And a few other people. Nadia. Yes, I know of you. The boy from the beach. Now please leave me alone. I'm quite busy, you know. Yes, dude. It lets you learn each character's traits and abilities as they work through their own story. See, that's what's kind of interesting too, because typically in RPGs, you'll be recruiting all of the characters, and it always feels like you're making compromises when you're trying to build up your party. So you don't truly get to learn how each of the characters work. And in my case, I'll usually stick to just a few that I'm most comfortable with. And that's kind of exemplified in like Chrono Cross, which has a bazillion characters, and it never feels like you get to know any of them. Mira. Oh, poor Nadia. It's been 3 days since she slept. You ask me why, stranger? Because whenever she sleeps, the power of her mind wreaks havoc all around her. It is an evil, wretched curse. That it is. Dragon Quest III lets you create the characters in your party. Oh, that's cool. You can choose a class and gender and then recruit them from the local pub. Ah. See, Dragon Quest did a lot of unique things, it seems. And I know that it's, you know, up there in popularity with Final Fantasy, but it always seemed kind of second rate to Final Fantasy. And maybe that's because it was Enix, right? Before the Square Enix merger, if I am not mistaken. And Enix always kind of felt like, I don't know, they weren't Square. Though I did always enjoy the Star Ocean games. Yeah, Dragon Quest before the merger. Or Enix, sorry. Yeah. Because I think the only Enix games I can really recall were the Star Oceans and then the Dragon Quests. And for the life of me, I can't think of what else they did before Square. I'm going to quickly look it up. Let's see. Enix. This is on-the-fly research right here for all of you. Product. Let's see. What do they do? They're not going to give me... There we go. Enix Games. Okay, they did the Dragon Quests. Oh, they did Valkyrie Profile. Oh, that's interesting. That's a really good game, too. They did ActRaiser. Okay. Illusion of Gaia. Okay, so there was definitely others that I've played. I guess I just never really noticed that they were Enix. So yeah. But again, it always felt like they were kind of second rate to Square back in the day. But it's good on them that they merged with Square, because they're kind of the powerhouse of the RPG realm now. Or at least they have hold of all the most popular RPG franchises, at least from the 8, 16, and 32-bit eras. Hated seeing pics of Dragon Quest games for the Super Famicom that never made it to the NA. Kept waiting and hoping, but nothing. Yeah, did you see those, the re-releases of, is it 1 through 3 on the Switch? I'm not sure if I'm sold on how they look, to be perfectly honest. Gustav! It's not my fault, Aline, when saying, damn it, it's not my fault. Yeah, but I think those are ports. Yeah, that's what I expected. That's kind of what I expected. It felt like it was kind of a... You know what it really reminded me of? It reminded me of something you would have seen in like RPG Maker, where it's kind of too high resolution to be that old 8 and 16-bit look, but then it wasn't as finely detailed as something that would have a budget. So it had kind of that RPG Maker feel. Like the juxtaposition of the 18, 16-bit graphics with high-res text boxes. Oh, you don't like it? Yeah, neither do I. I want everything to be... If it's going to be all pixelated, I want those text boxes to be pixelated as well. Welcome to my castle, handsome stranger. Who gave you permission to enter my bedchamber? Guards! It's funny, isn't it, love? You just can't help but laugh. No means no, you pervert! Don't make me smack you. Feel like she's got like multiple personalities going on there or something. Alright, I think it's finally time for us to tighten the old belt and go talk to Septimus. With his magical potions. And you can't jump in this. Revolutionary. Only a 32-bit era could do such things. So I guess even in the 64, Link didn't actually... You couldn't control Link's jump. He just did it himself. Hello, young man. You look much better than you did when Jess first found you. What's that? You were approached by a strange girl with sullen eyes. There's no need to be afraid of Sybil, young man. She often has strange dreams and speaks strangely of them. But my daughter is very sweet and a loving person. Oh, it's your daughter, is it? She did kind of weird me out, I'll give you that. There she is with her creepy red eyes. Oh my goodness. Your appearance is just as it was in my dreams, Alundra. Well, perhaps you're a little shorter. Hey. Okay, I think this was where Septimus was. It's amazing how revolutionary the jumping climbing mechanic in Breath of the Wild. Especially where the edges of the world. Yes. Yes, it was kind of funny to think that, you know, jumping and climbing was kind of a thing in video games for a long time. But in a Zelda, it felt revolutionary. And I guess it's because Nintendo did such a good job of making it fit so well in the world. Like, it felt natural that you could climb up all the surfaces that he could climb on. And I did actually, although it was annoying, I did actually like the fact that, like, when it was raining, you would slip down the ledges and stuff. That was kind of cool. I can't bear to go. I can't look into their tear-filled eyes and tell them I don't know what to do. All these damn books, all my years of study, and I can't free Wendell from his nightmare. I'm not a scholar. I'm a fool. Don't say that, Septimus. Okay, I already read this. I don't care anymore. I pitied you, and now I don't want to hear it again. Wait. Let me see your forehead. You bear the scar. I am Septimus. For years I have studied the human mind and the world of dreams. In one of my ancient books, a legend is written of a boy with a mark on his forehead. He is said to be at once blessed and cursed. He's a wizard, just so you know. Granted the awesome power to enter the dreams of others as they slumber. At least I always believed it was but a legend. I have a favor to ask of you, Dreamwalker. I petition you to journey to the home of Tarn, my former teacher. Perhaps it will yield a clue. Something to explain what's happening to Wendell, and perhaps a way to stop it. You're a wizard, Alundra. To find the house, head directly east from this place. I'll go to Wendell and try to ease his suffering from the present. But please hurry, for if we cannot ease Wendell's pain, I fear I shall have the uninevitable task of ending it. Wait, you had what? Good luck, friend, and thank you. Why would they put that on your shoulders? Alright, let's see if we can travel east. Oh, and get on the roof. This looks suspicious. I want to ding my sword against the wall. Check for bomb walls. Oh, can I do it? No. Doesn't even seem like I can hit the village or the chickens. And we made it to the overworld. Here's something. We have to go east, I think is what he said. The beach is to the left. Man, those slimes are strong. I guess that's another thing too, is that it's not really separated by screens like, like a traditional Zelda either. Or at least not like single squares for screens. Jalen, I'm headed for the coal mine. Yes, it's hard work, but the dental plan is second to none. What? Doesn't seem like you had too many dentists in that village there, bud. You gain experience in this game? I don't think so. So like Zelda, I think you just get upgrades to your items and you get different abilities and stuff. So like I'll get a stronger sword, or I'll get like a hook shot equivalent or something like that. And I think you can purchase them, if I recall. Though it's been literally years since I played this game. So I fully expect to get lost every now and again. Whoops. Man, they did 2 diamonds to me. 2 diamonds of health. Is this what's his face's? It is Nava. That scar. The one on your forehead. It's oh, never mind. Hear this and understand what I say. For your sake and for the sake of the others, you must leave. But I see a treasure on top of your shelf. I see it. Can I get up there? I want your treasure. Just saying the same thing. Give me what I need, man. You need them Pegasus boots? Yeah. And knock it off the top? Yep. Okay, so he didn't want to talk to me. There's a fish in the water. So if we put 2 and 2 together, we probably need to go back to the village and talk to somebody. Warning, no lifeguard on duty. Oh, I'm so slow. Oh. What do you get, rock turtle? And more of those turtles. Can't get that. Don't talk. I don't trust that you don't want to talk to me, buddy. I'm gonna give you one more shot. And then go talk to Septimus again. Nope. Nothing. I was listening to this soundtrack all day yesterday in preparation for this stream. Just something I typically do when I'm about to play a game, is I try to find its soundtrack and listen to it. Gets me amped up for it. Whoa. Yeah, one thing that's unfortunate is that the copy of Alundra that I have is the same one that I had when I was young. And I bought it from the video store that I always used to visit and rent games from. And when they went out of business, they sold most of their stock. And it's actually where I bought a lot of my PlayStation 1 games, including Alundra and Symphony of the Night, Star Ocean, among other, I think Tales of Destiny. I got a lot of really great games for really good prices back then. But unfortunately, they have the video game stickers on them. And when trying to clean them up, I may have ruined the face of this disc. And it was a very sad day. It's a very, very sad day. Now I'm on the lookout for a new copy of it. So where are you? There you are. Going to see Wendell. Turns Manor. Oh, wait. I think I was going to the wrong place. I'm going to Wendell. Will you go investigate Turns Manor for me? It's certainly in the book I need to save Wendell's life. So maybe I just went to the wrong place. I thought I had to talk to Nava, but I guess not. Oh, and the guy in the north disappeared too. Okay. And they were saying that I had to go east. Turns Manor. Coal mine is to the left. And you know what? East is to the right, isn't it? It's a good thing I know my directions. Olin's house. I'm off to the mine, lad. The sooner I get my work done, the sooner I can come back to Keisha. Alrighty. Talk to you later. Turns Manor. Whoops. Let's see what's up here. Cave? Ooh, a treasure chest I can actually open. You got an herb. Got some herbs. Back in Colorado. Collecting our herbs. And I believe that those are used for healing. And it's just going to say herbs. I guess I could put it in my secondary slot. I just gotta not accidentally press the button. Let's see here. It's really one of my favorite things about these types of games is exploring the overworld, trying to find all the little secrets. Find the little caves with the treasure chests and the small puzzles that will reward you with a piece of heart or some money or something. I always love that. And actually one of my favorite parts is the end game, when you're just trying to clean everything up, get the last couple heart pieces or whatever other collectibles you have in the game. Always one of my favorite parts. Another herb. Oh, an arch. Ooh. Oh, it's too high. Take that, slime. Make it up. Nice. Ooh, 10 gilder. I like it. And another 10 gilder. I'm rich. I'm 20 gilder richer. Megascar Holy Keep. entrance. Well, that sounds intimidating. Lots of slimes over here. I absolutely love the graphics in this game. And it's really a shame that there was such a push for 3D in the PS1 era. Because it was so capable for 2D graphics as well. And so many 2D games never made it to the West because of that kind of stigma. And that was especially true on the Saturn. And now everything is so expensive to try to get. All the best games anyway. Father, can you hear me? It's me. It's Rumi. Oh, Father, it's too soon for you to pass from this world. Please come back to us. The children need you too. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it was also interesting while researching this game was that this was actually supposed to be a spiritual successor to a game called Landstalker that was released on the Sega Genesis. And I would love to play that one too because I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that there was a similar game available on the Sega Genesis. That would be a really cool kind of see the roots of this game. One that I hold near and dear. And it's really unfortunate that the sequel to this game was so terrible. And maybe once I beat it, I'll have to play it anyway. But it really is bad. I think the rights to the Alundra name was bought by Activision. So this was developed by Matrix Software, published by Working Designs, and then Activision bought the rights. I forget who developed Alundra 2, but they steered clear of the 2D graphics because, again, the whole need to make it 3D stigma of the PS1 era, and completely ruined the series. And it's terrible, terrible shame. I'm not seeing any way to get... I guess I went up that mountain, didn't I? We'll drop back down and we'll go east now. We did get some money, so that's good. We'll have lots of cash. Now, is this the manor here? Hey, creepy guy. Cephas. So beautiful here, isn't it? I like to think that my cemetery is a representation of heaven here below. That this place is almost as beautiful for the body as heaven is for the soul. Okay, buddy. It's locked. I don't know if that's a church or if that's the manor, or maybe they're one and the same. Not really sure. Bum bum ba bum. Oh, I'm back in the village. Okay. Let's just see if I'll call him Pa for now on. If Jess Mon Pa has anything for me to buy, but he doesn't. No. Can't get distracted. Need to keep going. Need to keep going. What do we have over here? More slimes. Oh. Tricked me by standing still. At least you get a lot of healing items as you cut down these bushes. I hear a bee. Boom, 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 boom. You jump across. I don't think there's anything over there, but we're gonna do it, dang it. Get out of my face, slime. Ah. And you too, bee. Man, I can't wait till we get a sword that's stronger. Up here. One of these things. I want to say you get like a seed or something there. You must get bombs. At least you can open up treasures from behind. Now we have 3 herbs. Getting lots of money. We're rich. Lots of gilder. Have an embarrassment of gilder. Is this the manor? No, this is the watermill. Got my hopes up there. Nothing I can do there. And I don't... Do I want to... No, I can't even jump across the water, so... Anything else over here? I go around again really quick. No. I don't believe there is, so I guess I just go down. Oh. I'm hoping to have 200 gilder before I get back to the village. I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem. Righty. That's looking like a manor to me. Take a look. Yeah. Turns Manor. What I'd like to see. I'll do a little exploring before I go in there, though. Fallen tree ahead. Path to Despair Desert closed. Why would I want to go to a desert called Despair Desert anyway? Explain that one to me, Alundra. Ooh, that guy looks threatening. Oh. Uh-oh, there's 2 of them. Not go. Oh man, they do 4 damage. Not messing with those guys. Can they jump up here? Doesn't look like it. I don't even know why I'm fighting them because it's not like I get experience or anything. Setting a precedent, that's what's happening. Showing them who's boss. I'm the hero of this game. Not afraid of no ogre with morning stars. Name's Alundra. You know what that means? Ogre killer. Oh, monkeys! I see I can move again. Turns Manor. Now we're getting into the thick of it. Ooh, Melzas. Those in full command of their mental faculties, will heed the course of wisdom and stay away. That wasn't my Melzas voice. Slipping. Oh, monkeys! Monkeys! Alright, Mr. Monkeys. It must be locked from the inside. Let's see what's in the middle room then. More monkeys! Ah! Okay. You just gotta use the monkey weakness. Ooh, a bottle. Strength tonic obtained. Lots of consumables. Which I guess is something to get used to as well. There's a switch. Or a lever. Get rid of these slimes here. Ah. Oh. Yeah, I seen it there, and then I just ran under it anyway. Look at the water effects. Pretty. Those ones look much more dangerous. Another herb. Yeah, the perspective is a little... I guess that's the downfall of 2D games, is that the perspective can be a little off sometimes. Oh. I'm gonna test this. How do I use... Okay. So it's circle to use my items. That's good to know. Pick up this barrel. Double check up here. Oh. See, I thought it was the barrel that was floating there. It got me. Silly Alundra. Oh, I see. I see. So we gotta put a barrel on each of those buttons. Work on that range. That was way too far, Alundra. Oops. Oh, come on. Terrible. There we go. Another herb. I guess it would be safe to refill my health here. As long as I don't waste it by getting hit by that. A gilded falcon. Our first of many. And these slimes can really take a beating too. Whoops. Right, so that's middle door. I don't remember which door I came from. Oh! Well, at least they're giving us herbs. Oh my goodness. Get up the stairs! Oh, that's just, was that it? Just getting the... Just getting that treasure? Which gives you the herb that you're going to eat because you got hit by the trap. And there we go. Okay. Oh, this is probably going to fall. Oh no, I see. That's a floating platform there. Okay. Alright, I'm guessing then that... Oh. Gotta be careful around those, don't you? There we go. A key. Well, those are always handy. Oh, and I see too the little pillar that was here is gone now. A life vessel. We get 1 extra diamond of health. Excellent. See what else is up here. Still didn't really get that item that we were supposed to find here, did we? More herbs. You really expect me to take a lot of damage here, I think. I got some monkeys waiting for me. Ooh, a monkey? Come on, just... That's right. Ugh, you got me. Receive the bulk of Elna. Yay! Now we need to bring that back to Septimus. And 30 Gilder. I almost thought that I needed to heal, but then I forgot that I have the extra little diamond there. I am Melzus, ruler of this wretched land. Those foolish enough to dabble in the affairs of my subjects shall pay the ultimate price. I honestly don't remember what voice I used for Melzus. So it's going to vary from scene to scene, just warning you. Oh, the monkeys came back. Come on. Just... Oh, you can't attack them unless they jump out at you? Oh, bouncy. Alrighty, back to Septimus. Now that we got our fancy book. We won't even mess around. We'll just go right back. I don't think we can get anything anyway, so. Hey, one thing though, those bees seem to have it in for me. Go right up these stairs. Alrighty, Septimus. Actually, let's check out Jess. See if he has anything for us. Nope, doesn't look like it. Though you know what I can do? I can take this opportunity to save. Let's go up there and do that right now. We can take a little break here, since it takes about 23 minutes or so to save. Have a little drink, rehydrate. Chew on my ice cube so you can hear it. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's go talk to Septimus. Oh, no, he's down here with the guy that was suffering, isn't he? Oh, help me! Oh, Grandpa, if you die, I'll certainly die too! Septimus, please help my grandpa. You're the only one who can save him. Despite my having prayed at the shrine of Magiskar, there was no change. I can't believe that all that prayer did no good. Perhaps I wasn't sincere enough. Alundra, you've returned, and you brought a book. Septimus is handed it home. I see. Alundra, you are the clan of Elna, the Dreamwalkers. You have the power to enter the dreams of other people and change their outcome. You can use this power to rescue Wendell from his disabling nightmare. You must go to him at once. I'll keep reading as you attempt to enter his dream to assist you. Are you ready, Alundra? Take Wendell's wrist gently in your hand. There, that's it. Now concentrate. Try to feel his heartbeat pulse beneath your fingertips. Listen to the rise and fall of his breath, Alundra. Try to breathe in time with him. Inhale, exhale, in, out, in, out, in. Do you feel the flow, Alundra? Are you ready to make the leap? Why, yes I am, sir. Let's do this thing. Wendell's dream. Help! Please help me! There he is. Please, deliver me! Help me. Someone! Help anyone! Alright, so that moves that down. Guessing this will do the same. Okay. And I guess they're just assuming that you will assume that there's a there's a walkway underneath there. Another herb. Yeah, they really expect me to take a lot of damage, it seems. But where to now? Keep that there. Am I able to? Oh, okay. So it does move all of them. That's good. That's good to know. And I think in that we'll be able to get around and grab that treasure. Yeah, that one there. As long as this block moves out of the way. Which it did. Perfect. Ah, another gilded eagle. Or a gilded falcon. Sorry. I can get right across. A bunch of slimes! Whoa. So many of them. Oh. Here, you need to drop. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And a giant button. Oh. So it's top. Top, bottom. I bet you it's going to be... Nope. Top, bottom, top. Top, bottom, top. Let's go. Bottom, top. Ah! It's bottom, bottom. Oh, top, bottom. Top. Bottom, bottom. Oh, thank the gods. You've come at last. Who are you? Alundra, eh? Please tell me you've come to release me from this horrid nightmare. I'll try my darndest. Uh-oh. That slime's a lot bigger than I thought it was. Ah! Not really that bad. Doesn't do much. Well, not really much of a threat, is he? Whoa. "3,000 years later, Alundra finally destroys." Oh, he split up! Uh-oh. Why you gotta do this to me, slime? Ugh. Are you gonna split up into more? I bet you are. Ah. It seems like they take 2, I'll say HP off of me, 2 diamonds. My goodness, they take a lot of hits, don't they? Uh-oh, got me cornered here. No, only one. Must have gotten hit by more than I thought. Oh, there we go. One of them split. Oh, 2 of them split. 2, 3, 4. Oh, they take 5. Take a herb just in case. least having more of them at once makes it a little more interesting of a fight. There we go. Only one big guy left. 2, 4, 5. Oh, they're dropping health and money. 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. Victory! Come here, old man. The Gelatinoid has been defeated. Gelatinoid. Yippee! Woo! Thunderation. Thunderation. That was some of the finest swordsmanship I've ever witnessed. Ah, thank you. Why, you're welcome, Wendell. Alundra, can you hear me? It is I, Septimus. Wendell's body has stopped tensing, and he's not moaning anymore. In fact, he appears to be smiling. I don't know what you did, but his nightmare is definitely over. You're back now. It was so strange. When you entered Wendell's dream, your body went slack. If I hadn't steadied you, you certainly would have fallen to the floor. When you exited the dream, your body appeared to reanimate. It was quite a sight to behold. There's no need to be concerned. It appears that it is... I don't know if he's calling me that. It appears that... I ran out of time. I understand what you're saying, but it still gives me shivers. I'm grateful, but I don't have to like it. Oh, where am I? What in tarnation is going on? Grandpa, you're awake! Yay! Can someone explain what in Hades I'm doing in bed at this hour? Don't you remember, Father? You've been asleep for the past 3 days, trapped in a terrible nightmare. But you're okay now. You're awake and even more importantly, alive. I remember now. I was being chased by a foul, horrid creature of pure evil. No matter where I fled in that terrible world, the beast found me. At last I fell to the ground, too exhausted to continue the cruel charade. When I struggled to my feet to face my end, I saw the glorious face of Alundra and my salvation. Grandpa knows Alundra's name. He couldn't have known that unless Alundra really went into his dream. How cool is that? Wendell has survived. Praise the gods. I must report this wonderful news to Chancellor Ronan at once. Well, he seems like bad news. Well then, Alundra, I guess it's time we left Wendell alone for some much-needed rest. Come, return with me to my home, and I'll explain your powers in greater detail. While you were gone, I uncovered some fascinating things about your gift. Septimus, Alundra, thank you so much for saving Grandpa. It's my pleasure, kid. Oh, they're gonna force me up there? Greetings, Alundra. Chancellor Ronan has requested an audience with you and sent me to fetch you, Alundra. If you would come with me to the sanctuary to meet him, he'd be most appreciative, I'm certain. Ronan wants to speak with you? That's certainly strange, but you'd better see what he wants. I'm certain he'll be pleased to learn that Wendell's all right. Tell you what, Alundra, after you and he have spoken, meet me back here at my house so we can discuss your powers at length. Follow me to the sanctuary if you would, Alundra. This way. It's a church. Ronan. Yes, I know, Alundra. Wendell has survived. The gods held forth a thread of salvation for his soul. Let us pray to the gods and thank them for their undeserved benevolence. You see, the gods do exist. They exist in the hearts and minds of those that pray dearly to them. Oh, I can move. You see, the gods do exist. Blah, 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 blah. Ha! Now, you are one with us, my friend. You shall become just as we. No better, no worse. Alrighty. What do you got for me in here? Anything to loot? Not seeing nothing. Over here. Oh, look. We might be able to... Yep. I was gonna say, we might be able to push these. And do we get anything? Yeah, it looks like that's behind there. I don't think I can get that yet. Not until later. You guys got some fancy doors and thingamabobs in this church, don't you? Well, more locked doors. Alrighty. He didn't really have much to say either. That could have been, you know, going and saving and stuff. Don't seem to be anything in that room. Well, this one down here. Got some beds. Climb up. Can't really jump on anything though. Look like there's anything in these rooms. Not yet anyway. What do we have here? More locked doors. Levers that I can't get to. Alrighty, I guess we just need to go back to the village then. Talk to Septimus. But first we save. First we give it the old save. Do we have anything special for sale? No? What a blacksmith are you anyway? What? Have your senses left you? Why would you want to go to Tarn's spooky manor alone? Boy, that bump on your head must have mixed you up more than I guessed. Your body is healed, but I think that head of yours is still broken. Says you. And to initiate the saving sequence, and approximately 1 hour and 30 minutes in, I think we're going to call it for the night. We defeated the first nightmare found in Wendell's body. We discovered that Alundra is a Dreamwalker who can enter people's dreams to help them, so that's kind of cool. And I hope you join me the next time when we play more Alundra, because we're going to discover some more secrets, maybe figure out who this Melzaz guy is and where these monkeys are coming from. But anyway, until next time, I'm Patrick. This is the Backlog Odyssey, and I really hope that you enjoyed this stream of Alundra, one of my favorite games on the PlayStation. And until next time, have a great night, have a great week, and a great weekend. See you then.